Good morning, students. Welcome back to your online class. So, we will directly go to our chapter, and the chapter we are going to learn or we are going to start is that chapter number 7, and the topic of this chapter is pronouns. So I hope that in your previous class you have been familiar with this topic, and I hope that you all have learned about pronouns in your previous class also. But also today we will just revise, or we will it's just like a revision for you all, okay? So let's begin our chapter, all right? You can see down there, read the following sentences. So, Manav loves riding bicycle. Manav's father gifted Manav a bicycle. Manav's new bicycle is blue in color. Manav is very happy and Manav rides Manav's new bicycle daily. So, the first sentence says that Manav loves riding bicycle. So, Manav, okay, a boy named Manav loved riding bicycle. That means he loves riding bicycle. So what happened? His father, Manav's father, gave him or gifted him a cycle, and Manav, the cycle which his father gave Manav is blue in color. So Manav is very happy, and Manav likes riding Manav's new bicycles daily. That means every day he loves to ride his bicycle. So now read these sentences. Manav loves riding bicycle. His father gifted him a bicycle. His new bicycle is blue in color. He is very happy and he rides his new bicycle daily. So in the first paragraph you can see that everywhere it is written Manav, 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 Manav. Okay. So, but in this case, what happens? The same sentences are written in same sentences are written here, but what happens here is that just some of the names, okay, like here the Manav, here is also Manav. First one you can see Manav's life loves riding bicycle, but in the second sentences is written here in different way. That means Manav, instead of Manav it is written his, and father is also same, gifted is also same, and again here you can see Manav, but here what happens here is that here it is written him, a bicycle, and again this Manav is changed into his new bicycle is blue in color, and again this Manav is written he. Instead of Manav it is written he is very happy and he rides his new bicycle daily. So here the Manav and this Manav, it is written in both this Manav are changed into he and his. Okay, so word used in place of nouns are called pronouns. So here you can see Manav, 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 Manav. All these 5 Manav, we are talking about the same, only one person, we are talking about one person only. Okay, so Manav is name, okay, name of a person. That means that is a noun. So what is pronoun? As we are going to learn about pronouns, that means what is pronouns? Pronouns is the word used in place of a noun. That means instead of this noun, Manav noun, we have written his. That means he is him, all his, him, his, he, his, these all are pronouns because it is written instead in place of noun. Okay, word used in place of nouns, that means he, all these are written in place of Manav. That means Manav is noun. So pronouns, as I told you, that pronouns is a word used in place of a noun. That means we have used his, him and he in place of noun. That means in place of noun, and here which is the noun? Manav is the noun. So pronoun is the word used in place of a noun. That means when we write anything in place of a noun, for example he, I said that if I say that Manav loves riding bicycle, and in place, and again I say his father, that means his is the word that is used in place of a noun. That means in place of Manav. That is why those are called pronouns. Okay, Read these dialogues and try to understand. Look here. John and Cinderella. This means this is the conversation between John and Cinderella. And you can see John. Hello Cinderella, how are you? So John is asking Cinderella. John is asking Cinderella how is he? How is she? That means hello Cinderella. So John is talking about Cinderella and how are you? This you is used in place of noun. Okay, this noun Cinderella. Here Cinderella is a noun. So you, how are you? John is asking the how are you this question to Cinderella only. No, how are you Cinderella? That could be also the question, but what happens here is how are you? John is talking about Cinderella only, but in place of the name Cinderella, he said you. That means you is used in place of Cinderella. That means you is used in place of noun. Cinderella is noun. That is why this is pronoun. Okay. And Cinderella, hello John, I am good. That means John. Cinderella is answering John, and I means she is talking about herself. Okay, she is saying that I am good. That means Cinderella is good. She replied that she is good. So in place of I is also written in place of Cinderella, in place of noun. John, how is your brother? So John is asking Cinderella only that how is her brother? So Cinderella, he is good too. That means Cinderella is saying that about her brother, and instead of writing my brother is good too, she said he. That means she is talking about her brother only. So he is written in place of Cinderella's brother. And John, give my regards to your parents. That means this yours is written in place of Cinderella, okay, Cinderella's parents. So we see her parents. That means Cinderella's parents. John is giving regards to Cinderella's parents. That means yours and he, I, your, you. All these are pronouns because we are using that words in place of noun. Okay, Cinderella, I will convey them your regards. That means I. Cinderella in place of her, she is talking about herself. So Cinderella will convey them, her parents. Your means John. Okay, John regards. Cinderella will convey her parents that whatever the regards, whatever John said, she will convey the message or the regards to her parents. Okay, so that means when we use the word, any words in place of nouns, those are called pronouns. Okay. So page number 40, you can see the words I, my, you, your, he, his, they are used in place of noun. As I told you in the first page, like 39, page number 39, I told you that there is a conversation between John and Cinderella, and here all the words like I, my, you, your, he, his, they, these all are used instead of a noun. That means in a place of noun, they are used, okay, in place of noun. That means they replace the word, okay, they are replaced. The word Cinderella and John and brother, these all are replaced by all this word like I, my, you, your, he, his, they. So these words are pronouns. So the words which is used instead of nouns, that means the word, these all are words, I, my, these all are words, and they replace the word Cinderella, brother, John, okay, parents, all these, and that is why they replaced or they are used in place of noun. That is why they are called pronouns. Thus we can say that pronouns are the words used in place of nouns. Okay, for example, I, me, mine, we, us, you, your, he, his, she, her, it, they, them, their, etc. These all are the words used in place of nouns. So you have to remember all these words that you have to use in place of nouns. Okay, so use pronouns for the colored word and answer with the help of picture clues. Okay, so here are some clues or the pictures as the clues. So you have to replace the word, okay, colored word means this red one. Avika, Abirs, Arjit, Ambika. All these words are nouns, so you have to replace them with pronouns. So what is Avika doing? So you can see here that she is planting the plant. So that means you have to give the answer in this way. Like you have to replace the word. Like what is Avika doing? That means I am asking you the question that what is Avika doing? So you can use she in place of Avika because she is working, like she is planting the plant. So what is Avika doing? In place of Abika, you can write she is planting the plant. Okay. Where does Abir's uncle live? That means in place of Abir, you have to write his. Okay. His uncle lives in the house. Where should Arjit keep his books? So where should Arjit keep his books? He like here it is given the clue bag. That means he should keep his books. That Arjit, he is used in place of Arjit. His is used in place of Abir's. And as I told you, what is Abika doing? She is planting. So she is used in place of Abika. So the word she, he, and he is replace the word Avika, Abir, and Arjit. That is why those are pronouns. Okay, what is Ambika doing? What is she doing? She is, you can see in the picture that she is washing the dishes. That means in place of Ambika, what you have to write? You have to write she, because she is the word used in place of Ambika. She is washing the dishes. Okay, you have to do it in this way. Because I told you that the word used, you just have to use the word which replace all these names. Okay, all these nouns. So I told you that I gave you the example. So you have to do all this in this way. Okay. So there are 3 kinds of pronouns. Okay, here you can see kinds of pronouns. So pronouns are divided into 3 types, and you can see the first one is personal pronoun. So we will start with personal pronoun. You can see here, read the following sentences. First one is, I go to school daily. You can see the letter I or the word I written in red color. Please give me a glass of water. Here also you can see that me. We are in the same class. Yesterday I told him to stay at home. She can sing well. We always helped them. So you can see here that in all the sentences, the pronouns like I, me, we, she, and them stand for the names of person. Okay. So I also, that means I, person. Okay. We also person. We all person only. No, we will use the word we, I, me, him, them, she. All these are, we use all this word if we are talking about person. Okay. So we are talking about personal pronoun. That is why these all words are used when we talk about person. Okay, or when we talk about the names of the person. Such pronouns are called personal pronouns. Such pronouns are called personal pronouns. If we are talking about a person, or if the words stand for the names of the person, then those are called personal pronouns. Okay. Personal pronouns are of 3 kinds. Again, personal pronouns are of 3 kinds. That means first person. First person means the speaker. Okay. And second person. Second person we are speaking to. First person, I am talking to Ambika. Okay. For example, supposing I am talking to Ambika, and I am talking, so I will be the speaker because I am the one who will speak, and the one to whom I am speaking is the second person, and the third person, the person about whom we are speaking. So I told you that I am talking to Ambika, that means I will be the speaker and Ambika will be the second person, because she is the person to whom I am speaking, and the third person means about whom we are speaking. Okay. So you can see I, I or me, I, me, that means I am talking, no, first one, the first person. I and me are the first, comes under first person. You, I am talking to Ambika, that means she. You will be second person, and he, him, she, her, it, they, them, all this will be, we use it in place of the person whom we are, about whom we are speaking. That means the third person we are talking about. If I am talking about, I told you that I am talking to Ambika about Shreya, okay. Take for example that I am talking to Ambika about Shreya. That means I will be the first person, and the second person will be Ambika, and the third person about whom we are, me and Ambika are speaking, or about whom we are talking, will be the third person. So in place of third person, we have to use he, him, she, her, it, they, them. So if I tell Ambika that Shreya sings very well, that means I will be the first person, I, okay. Here you can see I, and I am talking to Ambika, you, okay. Ambika will be you. So he, she, all this stands, or all this comes up to whom, about whom we are speaking. That means I am talking about, or me and Ambika we are talking about Shreya, because I said that she sings very well, okay. So you have to remember this three person, first, second, third. Here are some works given, exercise given, so you have to do this. You just have to fill the blanks with pronouns, okay, the right pronouns, okay. And another one, the first one I said is, I told you, is personal pronoun, and the second one will be demonstrative pronouns. Read the following sentences. The first sentence is, this is a book. Second sentence, these are the grammar books. Third one, that is the cow of a farmer named Hari. Sentence number 4, those are black cows. So you saw that in page number 41 there are some sentences given. So in the given sentences, the pronouns this, that, and those are used to point out the object or object to which they refer. Such pronouns are called demonstrative pronouns. So as we are talking about demonstrative pronouns, so in the previous sentences you can see these, that, and those. These are the words when we are using to point out the object or the object which they refer. That means you can see this is a book. Book is an object. No, this will be the object. Grammar books, object. Farmer cow named Hari. This cow, that is the cow. We are referring to the cow, and that cow is whose cow is that? That is cow of a farmer named Hari. That means that belongs to a farmer named Hari, okay. Those are black cows. So these, that, these, those, that, these, and these are the word which are used to point out the objects, okay, or the object which they refer. That means when we point out the things, these, that, those, these all are the words we will use when we point out any object. That is why the pronouns which points of the objects or the object which to they refer, these are all called demonstrative pronouns, because we are pointing out the things, we are pointing out the object, okay, we are pointing out the nouns. That is why these are called demonstrative pronouns. So here are some exercise to be done, so you have to do this thing. So another one, the third one is interrogative pronouns. Read the following sentences. Sentence number 1, who is there? Who are you? Whom do you like to be with? Whom do you want to talk to? Which is your house? Whose book is this? What do you want? What is the matter? So interrogative pronouns. So I told you that interrogative means question mark. Okay, you can see question mark all over here. So here are some sentences or the questions. That means who, whom, which. All these are what? All these are the words used when we ask some questions. In the given sentences, the pronouns who, whom, which, whose, and what are used for asking question. I told you that these all are used when we ask question. Okay, they are therefore called interrogative pronouns. Why are they called interrogative pronouns? Because those words are used when we ask questions. Okay, so demonstrative, why is those called demonstrative pronouns? Because they are used to point out the thing or point out the object or the noun. Okay, that is why they are called demonstrative pronouns. So another, first one was personal pronouns. So personal pronoun, why are they called personal pronouns? Because they are the words whichever we are using, whichever are considered as personal pronouns, those are the words which we use for which we use to indicate, or which we use to name the person. Okay, that is why those are called personal pronouns. So interrogative is that the word which we use when we ask questions. So fill in the blanks using suitable interrogative pronouns. So here are some questions you have to do. So you just have to fill the blanks with interrogative pronouns. Okay, the right or the correct interrogative pronouns you have to write, like whose, whom, which, what. This all comes under interrogative pronouns. These, this, that, those, this all comes under demonstrative pronouns. I, me, all that, we, us, this all are used in personal pronoun. Okay.